Hey everybody, Major Achievement Man here today, here to continue with my major achievement. We got stuff to think about, and we gotta get ready for the next phase in our development here. So let's just recap for all of you that didn't watch the last episode. We made it all the way to nanostructured material, which, by the way, I don't have a lot of faith in. Here, where are they? Where are they? Ah, right there. They're still snuggled in the outserters of the first one, of the place where they were made. Nanostructured material. And this is going to pulse incredibly slowly. I don't know what the bottleneck is right now. This is being made. Maybe it's just a dribble coming in forever. I do know what the bottleneck is going to be long term, and I don't know what to do about it. This needs, if we're going to be sticking with our goal of one of these per second, which is how we sized everything else, which is not smart, but that's what I did. While I'm here, notes. Nanostructured material dyno will never be full because this has a chance of having crud and circuit condition with static value. It has two different types of things, and so it might never actually be full. Everything greater than 2,000. And then you fill cargo, but don't wait. There you go. That's what you want to do. And so it'll come here. No, wait, you don't do that. You come here. Yeah, you fill cargo. You wait until there's more than 2,000 things in there. And then you fill cargo, but don't wait and you go dump it. All right, that's correct. All right, done. As I was saying, I sized everything about all this up for 1 a second, even though it was always just a dream. I know I'm going to need a lot of this stuff. And I mean a lot. One of the big problems is the ridiculous alloy, which, as you can see, we need 10 a second in order to keep going at a rate of 1 a second. And here we are making at not that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's 10. We have 16 of them. 16 times 0.08. This is 1 a second here. Ooh. 1 a second. That's, oh, wow, man. That's really not what we're looking for. And it can't be prodded. And it's going to continue being really expensive. We're going to need so much titanium. And it never gets any easier. So once this becomes the bottleneck, we're going to have to speed this. And we're going to have to copy paste it. Maybe even a couple times. And it's needed in more than one thing. So yes, we're going to need lots of this. This is the new most precious stuff in the factory. It's going to end up a war of beacons over here. And the good thing is speeding it up will only require more liquid fuel. And I can make more of that. So it's not like it's more power or, God forbid, more heat. More liquid fuel can be dealt with. Anyway, we're just going to let that go until that becomes a problem. Then we're going to deal with it. I have to fix. Oh, we have basically no chores today. Well, that's good because I know what's coming. It's something I should have done a while ago. So what's going to happen today is we are going to begin laying the groundwork for building out our new power plants. And once the new power plants are in, we will then go and make more silver particle accelerators because that's absolutely critical. Come with me. That's the actual bottleneck in the immediate sense for the entire factory. That's what's keeping science from going. How I needed guar like 3 episodes ago, and I didn't get it, and it didn't matter. I'm good at this game. Don't you go and get more bots? Doesn't someone go and get bots? No, you don't. It runs out. I guess that's something I should just kind of deal with, right? Oh, there they go. Off you go, my friends. Yep, going to fix the entire world here. Alright, good. Well, it'll take them a while to all die. And that's it, we're done with chores. Which just says I didn't really look around all that much after the end of the last episode. Okay, so I was thinking to myself, I'm going to be making biomass power plants. Self-contained, zero-input biomass power plants. And to do this, I'm going to have tree farms. Because it's going to make the wood, and then I'm going to burn the wood. And we've got amazing production in that regard. And I thought, well, why don't I have the best trees? Because I can uplift these guys again, right? Yeah, I could have done this a long time ago, and I did not. Oh, and the last tree is at the next level. And then I thought, well, why didn't I do this? It's like, oh, wow, that's real cheap. That's real cheap, and it's a good roll, and doesn't even take that long. And then we need these seeds, and then we need, how many of them? Only one of them in order to make a tree seedling. And then need 3 of them. Ba-boom! Ah, these trees must be feeling so great about their position. And then I could have done this a long, long time ago. So I guess the second best time to do it is now, right? So we need more trees. We need more tree farms. We need botanical nurseries. Should probably wire it up to try to be fast because I want this to go pretty fast, right? So I want a couple things. I want fast wood forestries, which I haven't had to touch in a while. Okay, botanical nurseries, you come with me. Fast wood forestries looks like a tree. Probably gonna need that much. And we need a lot of super trees. And this is our only... We have to go to the South Factory. Wow. Oh, and this guy finally got food. He's no longer blinking, I need food. That means either he... Well, no, that means he had to have given up. That's interesting. The alert only lasts for so long. All of this has to get ripped up. In the name of UPS. Like, yeah, soon. I haven't put in any of my efficiency patches yet. I have ideas. I have to commit the other patch for the homelessness crisis. I got stuff to do. Factorio mega stuff. Does anyone remember how this place was laid out? Way back in the before time. Can I just steal these trees? Can I just scavenge them? I think way back here. Way back in the beginning place. Can I just take these? I think yes. Here's old science. Look at this. It's even got old science. Man, I should really make a mod about just fixing old factories. Oh, this is kind of an issue. Well, good thing I'm about to go and replace that very structure right now. Uh-oh. Oh, pipes. This place is cursed. I feel it is a place of low honor. We must leave now. Power? Power doing fine for the moment. I still can't support another 10 gig of solid draw from a new uplifting station. Do we put in? Yes, we do put in windmills here. So a little more power in the system. Oh, bots. Make it happen. So I'm just going to have to just copy paste that alloy. And anything that touches it has to be prodded just literally to the max. And we're all tied in? Yeah. 110 gigawatts. No, you're not tied in. That's bad. Here, we must participate. We must participate. I don't even know. Oh, this. Okay, yeah, you were all just all by yourself. Of pure, clean, forever, free wind power. All right, so let's talk trees. Trees. And we want to make tree Mark II. So we're going to need muddy sludge that's around here. We're going to need planter boxes, which we can just go and get. Okay, and so we need tree babies. Tree puppies, that's what they're called. And then we need saplings. Saplings Mark II, right? Tree puppy. And we need these things. We'll probably all roll them together. And where does this come from? Also a botanical garden. And so we have right here, that's too close, but fine. Tree seeds. No, that's not it. That's me rolling for them. Probably right here, right in front of me, right? Or did I misread? And I found this recipe when in fact what I need is this. No, absolutely not. What's the other way to get these? Wait, what's the loop here? So you make three tree seedlings makes one tree. Then this tree, oh, it's right here, can be mulched in a wood processing unit in order to get their seeds. All right. I probably should have seen that coming. That means we also need saw blades. But the good news is that means we have saw blades, which, you know, raises a very... Okay, stuck, help me. Raises a very interesting question. How far are we from next saw blades? Because I think we can build them whenever we have all the materials. Right? Here, let's go look at the machine. Because I know the machine exists. Right there. I want to make you. Alright, so... Good news, we need polishing compound and polishing wheel. We have everything else. Polishing wheel can be made right now. Polishing compound requires oxalic acid, which we now have, and ammonium chloride, which we can probably make these. Do I have to divert yet again? Well, we're gonna do that next then. This is obviously next in line. We have all of this. We should do this. All right, that's going to be good. This is plus 10 prod per. And this one's only plus 7. It multiplies. Don't worry about it. It's better than you think. This one, I want to say we don't actually have the material for. So good. Alright, our to-do list is to-doing. But for right now, I need a few of these guys. Probably that's enough. Then, I wonder if that stuff is needed anywhere else, or it's only local equipment, you know? Alright, so we need wood proc. And that's somewhere in here. Inventory too full. It's the eternal problem. I can make a new suit now, can I? I should also do that. That's a good thing to do in like an intermediate day. So we'll make use of the loader, of course, and you mulch the good tree seeds, and then there you go. And you actually have, what, 42% prod on this? So it's just so much better. You get a free batch of seeds every once in a while, and your speed is fast. Okay, so what has to happen here? Now we have to go one better, right? And then our next level, taking it to the limit. we need to do probably just botanical garden, right? Give me botanical garden. And then you need to roll. We are taking the better trees. Okay, so we need to preference this. So what happens, right? So we have this core loop. This core loop of making tree puppies. And this goes at speed 6, which is 1 every 5 seconds, right? We might want to... Well, no, that's probably fast enough. All right, so, and then it needs preference. So what has to happen here is we have to take out these super trees, and they get chucked out. And wait, you come down here. Come down here, super trees. And then the very first stop has to be at the botanical nursery, where you take the seeds and you make more tree puppies to get placed back in. And you go at speed enough, right? No, we need more. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate, especially when it comes to geometry. I suppose this can be sped up. We need 0.6 a second to run this. Well, all right, things are going to get a little complicated here. So this will put out 0.3 a second. Wait, this doesn't work. Hold on. Very first thing you need to do is come here to recycle. Is that? No, wait a second. I am confused. The very first thing we need to do is this, which is you take the trees and you make the seeds. You must always have preference. And then these guys chime in. I think I'm only going to do 2 of these. And just, that's how it is. Even though it's going to slow everything down. All right there. And then you make the tree puppies. And we're only going to have 2 of them, so it's going to be 2 a second. We need seeds. So, we need to take the seeds from right here. And you have to go up and over like this. Is this good? No. So you have an out and you have an in. All right, so that's, you get the seeds, you get that. Where do you get the moss and the ground sample? Well, glad you asked. Right here. So that's our supply for growing these trees here. And you don't need, you need planter boxes, which is unfortunate because this is going to bring in planter boxes too, I think. We're just going to manage all of this with one dinosaur. So where are you going to get your planter boxes from? Like, okay, I know where. That's pretty obvious, friends. The question really is how, which is a different word, which I probably should have used instead of where. So you're going to be taking planter boxes. Planter boxes. You're just gonna flip them out like this. There we go. And so you'll get the planter boxes and we'll get sludge in. Don't worry about it. We'll get water in. Don't worry about it. You don't need anything. All right. So, this has to line up and this will have here. And this means, oh, it finally went. Thank you. It's only been many episodes. Anyway, we're almost there. Almost there. All right, and then everything that goes past, you belong to me. And we only have to do this for a bit. We need tailings Here, let's go ask for this stuff now. Toluenes are around because they're used in chelators. However, anthracene oil has to come in. Not anthraquinone. Used to be the most precious stuff in the factory. Now it is something different. Okay, there we go. Anthracene oil coming in. We'll get the toluenes, we'll get that. And then you just need a tree. And this will definitely overflow because of the prod right here. It's a loop that fuels itself under normal circumstances, but under these circumstances it will definitely go. Here, let's think about the future. Something like that. Maybe even more than that, because we're going to need to collect trees at some point. We're not doing that right now because we need to mulch the trees into their next level format. And frankly, we may never do this because we'll have level 3 trees by the time we're done. We will have here, we're just going to put it right there. And we're going to have this guy be right here in theory. You know, that's going to be a theoretical inserter. So there we go. All right, so the trees will come out. They'll get shoved in here. They'll get turned into seed. The seed propagates the process. This process happens right here. The process is on processing. And it comes back around. The bottleneck is in nurseries right now, in that we are not producing enough seedlings. We're only producing enough seedlings to run this 1/3 of a time. Which is probably just fine, right? Takes 20 seconds, and this is times 2, so it's once every 30 seconds this goes. This only makes 1. It's once every minute or so this goes. That's really not great, is it? Yeah, that is not great. So let's use the power of geometry for us instead of against us, as it so often serves. I worry about having space here by doing this. And so like this, and that gets your material in, right? So that will double the speed. I worry about this design. Maybe I can pull it down later. Yeah, these are only going to be temporary. So what we'll do instead, now that we have said those magic words, it's only temporary, he says. This is only here for a brief time. It is expediency builds. Yes, this shall go soon. This is not forever. And I actually believe that. So you will get the water in, you'll get your materials in right here. And then we'll have the tree puppies go out. And they'll just come back around. And then this, and like down. And this gets the seeds in too. And it wastes space, but what can you do? You can build better. Okay, but that's... Come on now, guys. Be serious. Okay. Coming together. Coming together. And even you, my friend, soon. All right, so this will give us 0.4 a second of seedlings. This will keep this going most of the time. And I can even speed model this if I really want to. All right, positioning. Now that we have a better idea of what we're doing. Right there. That's where you are. And meanwhile, You stay with what you're doing. You get trees, you mulch trees, and you're going to need another dinosaur. Right here. But this is, in fact, only temporary. Because once I roll what I need, I rip all this up and I rebuild it properly. Which, that is not cope. You have seen me do that many times. That is real. And anthracene oil coming in. Okay. Okay, I believe in this. It's time to get dinosaurs going. Here, take this. Here, you got all that. Have some... Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that, right? It's a little premature. But yeah, productivity off that's going to be great. All right, we need planter boxes. It's just one planter box, right? One planter box. One planter box, 5 moss, 5 ground sample. So our number is 16. 3,000 divided by 16 is 150. So 150 planter box. I'm not even sure if that's correct. 1250 moss, 1250 ground sample. And I am not sure if we put ground sample in a box anywhere. I remember having this discussion with myself. Oh, we do. We did put it in a box. Oh, okay. Dinosaur. Avant. Right here. You need to go get planter boxes. Planter boxes should be in the 2 stack. I want to say it's right. Yeah, it is right there. But come on, we can do this. Right there. And we lost it. Wait. 5 times 5. This is going to be... This is too much. What am I doing here? So 10, 5, 1. That's 16. So, and 16 is 150. How is this not working? Because this is going to be double, because moss is double-sized. But I should have already taken that into account. That's... Because this is over one inventory row, and this is over 2 rows, and he only has 2 rows. What's going on here? What am I where's my logic wrong? Moss stacks to 50, and so the number is 10, 5, plus 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16. 3,000 divided by 16 is 150. So, because I can't do math in my head? Oh, that's why. Because I multiplied by 250, not by 150. All right. Computers win again. Right. And what are you doing here, buddy? Add actions, load items until you have 200 of these. Add destination, go get moss. Moss. Moss 750. Add destination. Medical wing. Medical storage. Load items. Ground sample 750. Add destination right here. Circuit condition. Comparador equals go, and then, oops. And then, I keep pressing the wrong button. Unload. 1, 2, 3. 200, 750, 750. All right. Everyone understands I can't do math. Everyone understands I am an eternal struggler. Good. Good, 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 good. Now we need water in. Anthracene oil coming in. Good. I guess we'll just do this. I mean, this is going to be temporary, he says. I wonder. Can I do this? Probably not. Here, let's just do it over here then. Because we can do it right here. And this retroactively makes this layout better. And you know what we say in these situations? It was always supposed to be like that. All right, good. That could be a little more aesthetic. I wonder. He says making it even less aesthetic. All right, better. Okay, you're on your way. You have your seeds. You're gonna make seedlings. You don't have enough. There's not enough of you. That's fine. All right, next, this guy has to come up. You need 3 cDNA, 5 moss gene sample. And that's it. So our number is 8. Kind of think we only need one of these, and then we get tree seeds out of this, and that will make 1 in 200 chance to make a tree seed. And then you take the tree seed and we make tree puppies. Yeah, and then we make tree puppies. And we make 1 seedling. And then 3 of them become trees. So we need 600 rolls, essentially. And that's going to be bottlenecked on this guy, which... And one of these guys can make a tree, and a tree makes 5 seeds times 42%. So 5 times 1.42. It makes 7 seeds. 7 seeds makes 7 tree puppies. And then 7 tree puppies makes 2 trees and a bit. So it's a double every cycle. And then it's going to be better because I'm going to go get better saw blades. All right, that's fine. Our number is 8. So 3,000 divided by 8. Just go get 300. So 900 of you. And then 1,500 of you. And we're going to have to put this back, and that's going to suck. What can you do? All right, so what I want to do right now is dinosaur hungry. And you to be on your way. I want you to go get... Well, I didn't get any of the icons. There we go. Okay, as I was saying, I want you to go to the medical wing. Go to medical storage. I want you to fetch moss gene sample. Then load items... moss gene sample 1,500. Then I want you to go back here and get cDNA, which is hiding right next door. Load items until we have cDNA 900. Then I want you to come right here. Circuit condition, comparator equals go. Unload until target for both of you. And 900, 1,500. Right, off you go. Now I have all that's left is to get in the liquid, which will not be hard. Then anthracene oil comes in. Here, let's start this off right. Just chuck them in. In fact, all of these guys should probably go in. That's fine. Here, you can even... Okay. Don't do those things that you did. Don't do them. Don't do the did things. Alright, so that's going to not take anything because it's full up. And this is going to process all these. I should probably have gotten better saw blades before I did that. But, didn't. So we need some sludge. That should be easy to find, right? If I just walk this way, I should find sludge, right? He says optimistically. Well, we're using muddy sludge, or we're using tailings up here. I can't remember what recipe we're on. We're using wastewater. It's even worse than that. Huh. Alright, so no muddy sludge here. And you need... No, you don't even need carbon dioxide. Huh. Alright, so let's go just walk this way until we run into a muddy sludge line. Which has to be around here, right? He says with increasing notes of desperation in his voice. Like, there's muddy sludge, but it's not a line. This is back when we thought biofluid would be able to save us here. Do I really, for real and true, not have muddy sludge line up here? It really is just biofluid? I mean, I suppose it's possible. It's not recommended. Not for something that's used with this volume. So it really wants me to bring in muddy sludge on biofluid? Well, my design requires this. I can't leech off of something. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to just do it, huh? That is not how I thought this was gonna go. But that is fine. We can divert from the plan just a little bit. Sludge? Give me sludge. It will come in. It will be brought here. Then we will just have a pipe come around. There's your muddy sludge. And now we need to go find tailings. Be very careful not to approach the Bodos. Tailings are done right here? No. This is where we make the chelators. We should have tailings right here, right? Yes. It comes over like this, so we continue the pattern, I suppose. This is not dignified, but it is what's happening. While I'm uplifting something, I should probably just go uplift 2 for a while I'm here. It's been on the to-do list for a very, very long time. Then we will not intrude on the land of the Bodos, where they are very defensive. They're very territorial and aggressive. Probably just turn right there, actually. Right there. Perfect. And over we go. Oh, we probably should have come down a little more. Oh well. Because now we're in kind of the wrong spot. But it will not matter. That will matter, though. That is hideous. And then right here. And then, yes, this always was supposed to be like... Oh, well, that's bad. But it doesn't matter. All right, so a goal accomplished here. Bop. Bop. So we're going to go make here. If we have to do this once, have pity on yourself. There you go. Your tailings are in. Oh, it's all moving. Good. All right. Why do you have not enough tailings? Because I obviously didn't have a full enough line at some point. So where did I lose the plot when it came to tailings? Right here, maybe. Better? Better. You know, if it's worth doing twice. There we go. You have all your materials. And this is, why don't you have muddy sludge? Well, for one thing, that's going the other way. For another thing, the biofluid guys haven't arrived. Oh, and this is important. Those things decay. I mean, admittedly, they decay back into seeds. And I probably should be taking that into account, shouldn't I? This doesn't account for spoilage at all. And it will spoil. Oh no. Now, admittedly, it takes 2 hours. But these guys should be regulated. Yeah, we've done this before. Yeah, this is a problem. I want it to run continuously right now because we're gambling. Oh, we have to take all this stuff out. Yeah, I did not do this well. Okay, stay calm. Stay calm. I want you to take out tree seed. Suddenly I remember how hard it is to keep tree seeds going. Okay, so that will now preference these guys. And that is good. And now we need a victory box. And that's right here. That's right there. Victory box. You're coming. Here's my muddy sludge. It'll eventually work through all of this because of the speed differential. I guess what I really want this to do is to run until we have like 5 of these and then stop. And then basically everything gets ripped down and replaced with a generator for this, and or maybe not ripped down, but everything gets upgraded, you know? So maybe we just leave it like this for right now. Just pretending everything's okay, as is our habit. And then you're going? You're not going. We need this guy back. And he is... Oh, he's almost here. Alright, we'll get to see it go for real. Then we'll just start cheering for it. Yeah, I should just upgrade all of this to level 3 once level 3 is involved, you know? We won't need level 2 for anything else after that. So nothing gets torn down. It all remains the same. Alright, here you go. Hit it right off the bat. Number 1. First time. Do it. No. You get nothing. You get absolutely nothing. And this eats 0.1 tree a second. So this is actually going to be the real bottleneck, huh? Yeah, okay. Alright, we need to stop looking at... Well, okay, this is going to be a bottleneck. This is going to be a bottleneck. Everything is going to be not moving at full speed. That's fine. It doesn't have to. We have just so many alerts. Alright, don't look at anything. Everything's fine. Everything is okay. We need to make polishing compound now. And more importantly than that, we have to ask ourselves, is it used for anything else? So polishing wheel is used in, yes. Okay, so we need to make polishing compound and polishing wheel of just stuff. And do we have ammonium chloride around here somewhere? Is that just in a box somewhere? Ammonium chloride. Yes. All right. And then like oxalic acid's right there, I think. So, and we're going to need this to actually be made properly because, it's going to be a part of, processing chains coming up. Take these. All right, so I need automated factories. Then we will move on to the next stage of building the factory today. Down this way-ish. Oh, let's check in on, what was all the stuff I had going? Grod gambling. That's still going. How are we doing here? No win yet. And we need how many wins? A lot? Well, you're going almost 100. Okay, it's going really slow. I should probably like double the rate of gambling right there. Right here is where I'm going. And that's oxalic acid, which we're going to use to make polishing compound. So use the rest of this block for polishing wheel and polishing compound. I mean, that sounds fine to me. We're not going to need that many of these things. So, polish. Oh, you're not made here? A wheel. You're not made here? Wait, what? Polishing compound. It's actually made in a chem plant. You're made in, yeah, polishing wheel. You're made in an assembler, an automated factory. Wheel. Polishing. Oh, okay. Do I not have that tech? Polishing compound. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, got it. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. Let's not think about that. That's, didn't even consider that, obviously. So it's finished 20 products already. This is going to go fast. Good. So this should be here by the time I need the better trees to properly size out the next level biomass power plant area. Ore eraser. Do your thing. Thank you. Clean. Smooth. Beautiful. Let's go take care of this one dinosaur who's out of food. There's going to be more of these in the future, and I guess go scoop them up as it happens. As I recall, you are right there. I really should just go around just picking up everything here. That'll be the most boring episode ever, though. Alright, you're just going to get mind wiped. Farewell to the South Factory in the name of UPS. Yeah, that sounds like a great episode. Where are you? I need to start making Zungrors, right? That's probably the next task. So let's go see what we need to do to make a Zungror in a lab. We have to go through the Zungror life cycle and try to figure out what horrors we are now be birthing into the world. We're actually in the realm of progress now. So that's nice. I really should go just Uplift 2 or something. It's been here forever. It's going to be needed. Being lazy about it's just bad. Zungror. Zungror. Level 1. Alright, so we need Zungror pens, which I'm assuming we haven't made yet because they need laser turrets. So that's on our to-do list, I guess. And we make Zungror in the lab with goat DNA and spider DNA. And spider DNA is pi-psi-3 in a lot. Wow. That is expensive, friends. I need 2 of them. 2 of them to make one of these things. And then goat DNA, same thing. Why are goats so complicated? Answer me this question. Alright, fine. We can make that work, though. And then that gets... We need unknown and exotic alien DNA. So what is that? We need Silmic Codex, which is just stuff we can build. We're going to be hand building all of this. And then a Zungror Codex we can make. Alright, so this is all... Oh, the fetal serum we're going to have to go find. Probably a good supply over there, though. Everything else we have. It's just we have to work on these guys. That's going to be kind of a pain. Great. So now we do all that. We get a Zungror. How many of these things do we need? What's the Zungror life cycle? We can slaughter a Zungror for absolutely no reason. Unless I suppose I need arthropod blood. But I imagine these guys are expensive. No. So you make cocoons. Cocoons consume Zungror. Oh no. Cocoons consume Zungror. So I'm going to need at least 3 Zungror now to get this up and going. And they eat trits. They're healthy eaters. Okay. So we need 3 Zungror, and then it goes to here, and then 4 Zungror cocoons makes, and it can brick. Because it makes 1 to 3. If it rolls 1, I'm going to need to go make more Zungror. So 2 Zungror... Wait. It can brick real easy. Because if it rolls 1 or 2, we do not increase. No, if we roll 2, we just go again. If we roll 1, we begin going back. With 4 or with 3 or 4, we start going forward. So that's, it can brick, 25% chance to brick. That's bad. And then this takes a long time. For 50 seconds? This is real slow. Why do I need these guys? Why am I doing this again? It's not to pull them apart. Zungror have to be used in something? Abominations? Yeah. Mecha Zungror? Why would I want to do a Zungror? Why do I do the Zungror? Zungror in a cage? Zungror in a cage? Oh, it's to make... It's like Pacifastin or something, right? Cage Zungror. No. It's I was working backwards. Here, let's work backwards again. Prod science. We need to get alien enzymes, which means we need zymogens, which needs Pacifastin, which we just make, which needs Zungror cocoons. Okay, so that's where we are. We need to harvest the cocoons. The Zungrors themselves are not the product. The product is the cocoon. Okay. All right, so Zungror. So there's relatively little need to actually raise them. I guess that also explains why the cocoon stage is so slow, because this is actually what is important. So There's still a chance of bricking. Well, no. Well, yes. It takes caged moose. All right, so the Zungror cocoons are what we get. So we need one here, one, two, three here, and then one here. So we need 4. We need to run this 4 times. So we need 4 spider DNA. I mean, 8 spider DNA. We need 8 of that. And okay, everyone understands what I need. And I'm gonna need 4 Zungror codexes, right? All right, let's get this started then. I need to go snag some pi-3, which is in low supply. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Snag some of that. And then let's start doing our mad science. Good. And are we making our new bestest thing? Bestest thing ever. Oh, we've made lots of it. We've made enough of it so far. Alright, okay. So the trees are going to be late, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I should have set up the tree farm a while ago. And it hasn't hit. It's gone 34 product. Okay, don't look at it. Just don't look at it. It's not real. What is real is Zungror. There's plenty of things I can occupy myself in the mealtime. Where's my lab? Kinda, sorta over here. Kinda, sorta over here. I can never find this place by just blundering around. Wonder why that is. Alright, right here. We need to make stuff. We need goats in at least quantity. Here, let's just add you to my supplies. A whole chunk of you guys. You're no longer as expensive as you used to be. And go get a whole chunk of generic earth. We're going to make a bunch of them. We're not going to hold on to this and try to make exactly as much as I need. Because, well, you need 100. Oh my god. 100 per. Why do you hate so? Why do you hate the engineer? Why do you hate science? Of course, we need a stack inserter just to get him in fast enough. Alright, there you go. I just want this to go for a bit. Then we'll switch over. We're going to need more blue circuits. That is completely obvious to me at this point. So we can just probably go over to the blue circuit maker, which is probably bottlenecked on silver, just like everything else in the factory right now. Okay, come here. Need some of that. Should really fix that blinking thing. I should really have some care. Okay, we shouldn't do that. That was in danger of making me explode. And then you need what? Science. And we'll set up this pipeline right here. I really should regulate it to stop at some point, but I'm going to use them eventually, right? Alright, we need 4 Zungror codecs here. You're not doing this. You're doing Zungror. Where are you? Where are you? Right there. Okay. Take all that stuff. And we're going to need to go on a big quest. And this big quest is going to be for biosample, cDNA, great alien sample. Here, we're going to make a list. And how much of this do we need? Too much. Then we're going to need those codices. And we'll figure that out later. Oh, we don't need the box. We kind of need the box. Here, we're using the box. There, 1 goat DNA. I want... Yeah, that's going to be a busy array. What I want is to go to the medical storage wing. We have to get some stuff. We need cDNA in some amounts. We need lots of biosample. In fact, we're just going to go back with this. We're going to say this is what we need. We're going to make multiple trips and drag this out for as long as possible. All right, so we need great alien sample. How many? A lot. Okay, 2 sticks. It's not really a lot, but it feels like a lot to me. Okay. We come here. Alchemy increases. We need a whole bunch of rock cocoons. So let's go grab those. And then we can craft the codices. And we can be on our next task. No, it's animal product right here. Probably getting too many. Probably not thinking ahead here. Right there. Okay. So that gets all that. And this is, you're just going to run for a bit. Then I'm going to switch it over to the other thing. This takes 300 seconds. This takes 300. You know what? We have a solution for this. You're going at crafting speed 3. How would you like to go at crafting speed 4? That's really all that was. How is that possible? Speed 40%, speed 60%. Huh. I guess I got a beacon in if I really want to go faster. I kind of do. Beacon, please. And then you're going to be something like this. That doesn't go much at all. Turn it up all the way. And that's still, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, don't look at it, don't think about it. Just make some goat DNA samples. I need to make codices. I need to make 4 Zungror codices. And that's used basically only here. And Zungror codices are lamp, glass, and blue stuff. I don't have any lamps here. Alright, let's go get some more lamps. And for that, we have to go back to central sorting. And lamps are somewhere in the 3 stack, right? Oh, and then we have to go make Zungror pens. Which I probably should have thought about before I started running around. What does lamp get a 2 stack? I can't remember. Yeah. Okay. Then codex. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on the way. Then you can take the glass. Oh, I'm gonna need more glass. That's a shame. All right, Zungror Codex. There you go. You are now ready to go once we finish off our goat DNA. I now need to make Zungror pens. If I look over here, Zungror pens. We haven't even tried. And we're going to need to make lasers as a specialty thing. Zungror lair. You're going to have a lot of specialty material. You're going to need, okay, so we have to go be there in person, unfortunately. Off we go. And then, where are we doing this? Right here, you need to request automated factories in yellow. Give me 10 of those. Why are there none in the area? No. Do we just not put them on? Do we just not make them available? No, it's right there. Oh, take from buffer chests. My bad. All right, and then we're gonna have to go get gun turrets and laser turrets, which is probably gonna be a caravan bringing in supplementals right here. Right. Gun turret, laser turret, laser turret, gun turret, laser turret. All right, and laser turrets are a whole thing. I don't make you, do I? Laser turret. Nope. Nope, we do not. So that goes in here somewhere. And then oh, nice. Thank you. Oh, you can come back with that. That's fine. And stainless needs a lot of stainless. No, you can give it to me. It's okay. All right, this is going to take a while. And that's okay, I suppose. So in here somewhere, like right here, we need to make laser turrets. Do we need industrial laser turrets is the real question. Laser. Do we ever need them just for lots of stuff? No. Not really, no. This is all the no. None of that actually means anything. And so, no, we do not, in fact, need industrial laser. Are we in the same area? No, we are. So we don't have to have dinosaurs bring these in. Well, okay, where do we make the gun turrets? Well, okay. Never mind. Just okay, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. We need a caravan outpost. We need just one, please. And then we need an assembler. Right here. You will make laser turrets. Great. And then you will place them in a provider chest. Right there. And this goes like that. And then it's just, here we go. Here we have that terrible future. All right, so numbers. As with everything else, it comes down to shopping. So you go right there, you go right there, you go right there, and it's all really simple stuff. I could have had this a while ago. Too bad lasers suck now. Battery, 1 optical set, 20 simple circuit. When was the last time I needed those? Duralumin. Okay. So what I need right now, this is all just silver, right? Okay, don't look at that. Make forward progress. We need to program this guy. You need, as per always, to be fed. Then you need to go get simple circuit first, right? Right there. I want you to load items. Simple circuit. Oh, we didn't do our ratio. So it's 20, 30, 42, 43. So our ratio is 50. That's probably good enough. Math so easy, even I can do it. Okay. In theory, I can do it. No one check any of that, please. And then Duralumin is right there. Load items. Duralumin. 1,000. Then all over to here where we snag battery. In quantity 600. Then just a little farther and get optical set. Which I thought we did in this area. Yeah, it's right there. Right there, and 100. Then we come here. Circuit condition, comparator equals go. Then unload 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Like that. And Duralumin. Alright, you should be ready to go. So off with you now. We go look at this. You're standing right where you shouldn't. I don't like where you're standing. So we've gone 110 and nothing yet. And it's full backup right here. Alright, I suppose. You gonna get it? You gonna get it? You gonna get it? You gonna get it? No. And we go look at Grodd over here. No. It's only gone 100 times and it hasn't won at all. Okay. Let's go. Let's finish this first. And then let's go and change over what the data array is cooking. Probably need to go get more pi3 now that I'm thinking about it. Unfortunate. And it can brick. Oh, the cruelty. So pi3 is no longer our... Wonder why... Okay, I'll look into this after Zungror layers are going. Right here. So you have made 8 goat DNA. We don't need any more. Make spider DNA. Take that. Take that. We're going to need more of these. I'm going to have to load them in. Oh, you need neurochips. Oh, no. Because those are hard to get. We need Silmic codices. How many of these we need? 8. 8 to start with. Alright, can I just make those right now? Simic codex. I don't know why I put an L in there. And we need tin cable, which we have. Simic. I should probably start on Simic soon, right? I'm going to need them for something, right? And then I have to go get more tin cable, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm going to have to go fetch more of everything. And Logi Science. Alright, we go do that now. Do we have any? No. We need more Logi Science. Okay. Alright, we can do this. Running back to the fridge yet again. Logi Science is right here. Let's go haul out a bunch. Get this moving forward. I'm actually really surprised at how many of those nanomaterials we made so quickly. And Simic codices. I don't think I got... Oh, I got enough. There's your goat DNA. Hope you like it. Now. Okay, this is going good. I was going to do something. We have to finish making Zungror layers. That's not quite ready yet. And right here, pi-3, of course. What was the bottleneck on this? I know it relates back to silver eventually. Here, you're waiting for whatever this stuff is. I can't tell. Oh, it's magnets again? Shouldn't that have gone? I guess that we consumed them all already. Huh. So this really is just the rate of science going forward. Because this is now our bottleneck. And then this, and then this, and then this, and then here. And if we ever want science to go faster ever again, we need to overcome this problem. Which means better these things. And better these things are made at the next tech level. Are they expensive? No. We'll just need a lot of them. Alright, so is there ever a better way to make fuel cells? Can't believe... Oh, we need it for super alloy. We need it for all sorts of stuff. And we're going to use the blue ones for the other one. For the RTG. And so it's in this, only this. And there's ever any better way to make 239? So, no. No, it's what we're doing. I probably want to do this more, right? Where did this come from? All right, this comes at the next level. And so, but this goes into this fuel rod. So it's a choice between these fuel rods or the other fuel rods. And this is probably more efficient, right? Just, it produces more energy. Probably. We have to get to nuclear power. We need the next tech tier. That's not what we're doing. This is definitely not what we're doing. I mean, we're probably doing it eventually. I'd love to do this. I have too much of the good stuff, quote unquote. I need more of the bad stuff. And that's nuclear power stage 2. And then just upgrade uranium to it? Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, of course. It's way out there. So there's just literally nothing to do until I get to the next level. Fuel rod. Yep, and this turns it into magnets. And so we're making 12 a minute. So 1 every 5 seconds. And it's very consistent. So if I want this to go faster, I need to speed mod these guys or get better ones or just endure. It honestly doesn't matter. Why are you stuck? Oh, you need 5 apiece. Oh, man. Okay. Here's to paying attention, ladies and gentlemen. That's definitely what I was doing. You need 5 Simic codices apiece. And I need 8 of these. So that's 40. 40. All right, let's go and just make these by hand, I guess. 40 Simic codices. All right, okay, fine. It's fine. I enjoy playing Factorio. Everyone likes Factorio. We should probably come here. Yeah, 1,000 will work, right? Of course it will. And lamps. And then tinned cable. Which is around here somewhere, right? It's tin cable, it's circuits, it's lamps. What else? Simic codex, glass, a lot of tin cable. And I don't see any tin cable here, unfortunately. Alright, so it's not on the mall, which is strange. But we do know where we have bins of it. Right over here somewhere. Yeah. Alright, let's try it again. Simic codex. And we need 40 of them. Probably less, actually, but whatever. Okay, that will be hand-built, and we'll shove those in. And that will move forward a little bit. Here, take them. And then we'll use the opportunity to restock our boxes. Just having random junk around here. Random codex-related junk. Alright, pick this back up. Logistics back on. Alright, let's go indulge our gambling habit. We look at Grodd. Of course. What's that? Oh, that's the attachment point for the circuit network. Never noticed that. And nothing here. If I was going to get lucky, it would have happened. But apparently, I'm not getting lucky, friends. I guess I'm going to need this sooner rather than later. But this looks like at max, it's like 2 play sessions off. Even if I get very unlucky. I know it's always very dangerous to try to put a bound on unluck. But I feel like it can only go so bad with that. He says, making it 1,000 times worse. Alright, so you need stone. I guess we don't have stone. Oh, you have to ask for laser turrets. Yeah, sure. And this is coming. How many do we need? Just 1? Alright, that's too many. Oh, it's too late now. It doesn't matter. So we're going to need to bring in stone. Lots of it, actually. And gun turrets. So that has to be upgraded. Then we have to add a dinosaur to it. Because it's going to be a little more complicated. Alright, gun turrets. Where are you made? Gun turret. Right there. As I suspected, it was like this to supply the other network. Okay, so I need a dinosaur. Whose job is a very simple job. Dinosaur hungry. You get to be hungry. There's your food. Then I want you to go and get 100 gun turrets. Which are right there. Load items. Gun turret. Go get 100 of them. Then I want you to go and get stone. Then I want you to load items, and this is already way off, so just get 50. We want stone. In quantity, 150, so 1,200. This is enough for 4 of them. And then add destination here, and I want you to circuit condition, comparador equals go, unload, right there. Okay, 50. And that much. Don't wait, I suppose. All right, go and do it. This is almost certainly going to need some more hands, right? Then we're exporting this guy. So you're right there. And we will have Zungrors in the system. Should probably have them brought back to the main area. I have to go do this again. I have to get neuromorphic chips. Alright, so that's next up. I have to scavenge a handful of neuromorphic chips. Zungror. Right here. Zungror lair in quantity 10. Okay. Now, neuromorphic chips. Also one of the most precious things in the factory. And I don't think we have a cache of them anywhere. Which is going to get real awkward in about a minute here. Go look at this. The happy area. Happy area is very happy indeed. I should look into making a new suit. Push inventory problems back by a minor fraction. Is that enough? We need this to make you. We need 4 per. We need 32 of these guys. So I guess we just have to catch them right here, right? And this is all I need silver. Let's walk it back. And it's right here. I need optical fiber. I need optical fiber because this isn't going. This is now not going because no trits. Oh, that's a different story. No trits. And this is completely jammed. Oh, okay. Something is not regulated properly. All right, that's a different problem. Okay, good. Good, I suppose. It's good to have problems. I like problems. Trits are not going. Trits are not going because we have too much moondrop and filtration media. Filtration media is now completely unregulated for some reason. Everyone probably watched me do this. Didn't say anything, of course. We're filtering for filtration media. And you just kind of fill that up. Good. And now you're also completely unregulated because I did something here too when I messed with the sodium alginate. Ah, brilliant boy, best boy. And for this, kind of have the same solution, right? Moondrop. There we go. You know, I probably would have caught that if I would have looked around. But I'm also glad I didn't, because that would have made me very sad. Well, I'm glad I didn't just say to myself, oh yeah, this is obviously just a problem with silver, and walked away. Hopefully this will get enough off. This will get 40,000 off. No. 1,000, 2,000. No, this isn't going to be near enough. Hopefully this gives some breathing space on the belt. That's it. That's all we're going for right here. Okay, good. Good. I think I need a soda. Soda or a slice of cherry pie. One of those. Something to drink. But also want an incredible sugar rush. Cherry pie. Alright, we're officially in unlucky territory now, right? Because it's gone 200 and we haven't gotten our first tree seed. These guys are in fact slacking. Is guess there isn't a lot to do about that. All right, I guess Zungror are not getting together right now. It's good we started this. It's good we're on the path, right? But Zungror are going to take a while. Because this is going to wrap up real soon here. And then we're going to have to move over to the spiders. And bad news about that. We can't do the spiders. I wonder if I can scrape up a couple more neuromorphic chips from any of the areas which use neuromorphic chips. That's not this guy. This guy's happy. That's electronics, right? Do any of you guys just have them on you and you can't run? No, it is in fact your bottleneck. Oh, but you have some. Oh, okay, we found it. Back in business. So we can unkink that. Good. And now we can push Zungror forward still. As we do Zungror chemistry here. This should be it for exotics, right? Once this finishes. Alright, we'll hang out here and then we'll set it up and then we'll actually start making Zungror. The 4 initials that we'll need. And eventually we'll make pens for them. Hasn't finished a single product yet. Needs more red circuit boards. They'll come one day. Alright, don't look at that. Are we done? Are we done? Okay, we're done. Do you like spiders? Of course not. Nobody likes spiders. But you only need one generic or sample for this, which is... I don't understand it. I don't have to understand it. Alright, there you go. And then this will kick this off. And we can't prod mod it. Okay, so we have accomplished a goal. We have gotten Zungrors ready, not quite to go, but in a position where it should be going soon. As I recall, luck was also not with me when it came to tree seeds. I seem to remember this. When I was uplifting this last time, it was like 1,200 rolls before it went. Alright, don't think about that. Don't think about this, don't think about this. So what's next? Go look at Trits, I guess. I think making myself a new suit. That's also going to be a one-off forge thing. Why are you... Where's our gaps? The gaps are still winding their way around. That's funny. Like, just right now, the gaps hit. I suppose some of them were filled with Trits by necessity. There. Finally, we have gaps now. And then we can put in the stuff we actually need. And then the filtration media will be used ever so slowly. And we don't need any alginate. And this is regulated. And this is tree seeds. Okay, we're going to need more tree seeds. No, but not at the moment. We need these gaps to come back. Okay, so this is going to start slowly moving forward again. What we really need is to use all that filtration media, and it's not used very fast at all. So we just kind of let her go, I suppose. How much seaweed do we need? 3,000. Yeah, it's kind of constant. Alright, so just leave that alone and it should be okay. That's all of science, by the way. No, we're not making our suit right now. We're doing something else, something very important. We need to turn personal logistics off. We need to go get a soda. We need to check email, as we are a slave to the device. I have extra Simic codexes. I should go put those back. It's fine. All right, so I'm going to take a little break. Not a big break, just a little break. And our next thing is going to be making a better maker for you. It is time. And yes, a lot of this will be on the belt. I recognize that. But what I need more than anything else is to have boxes I dropped off and hands I dropped off. Great. Fantastic. Box, hands. We're going to go just gather materials to make this go at full speed. Well, not full speed, I mean very fast. And we're just going to hand gather. Wait. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Issues are happening. And I don't have any bots. Okay, I got to pick them up by hand. Okay, just everybody stay calm. Stay calm. This isn't me having a stroke. This is merely me having a moment. You might have to call the police. We're going to get all this stuff and shove it in. We want 20 of these guys. That means a lot of gathering. 20 times 40 is 800. We probably have enough of those right now. Here, let's go get our guest of honor and then take a short break. So, all the way over to the most important place in the factory. Pick up 8. Solid 8 of them. Very happy those made so quickly. Factory is in fact so big right now. And just huck them in. There we go. Why isn't it accepting it? Nanostructured material. Nanostructured material. Why aren't you putting them in the machine? Because that's a ghost. There we go. Put them in the machine. All right, pause. Then I'm going to go shopping. Or gathering, rather. Okay, so I should simultaneously, while priming this, also put all this stuff on the belt. I know we have super steel on the belt. I know we have high-tech circuits on the belt. Do we have SSP on this belt? Because if not, it's time. No, we do not, in fact, have SSP on the belt. So, we are... Okay, we're going to go get dinosaurs. We are, in fact, going to hand prime all of this, but at the same time, we're going to be looking towards the future. So that we don't have to do this. Because the thing is, this machine, the mall, it makes everything, but it makes everything... Oh, I didn't bring food. I'm so bad at this. It makes everything very slowly. And I want a big punch of very expensive things more or less immediately. So I could be tempted just to make these improperly and then not put all the material on the belt. I've been known to be lazy before. This is not a unreasonable concern for people to have. But we need carbon fiber, we need SSP. That's what we're doing right now. So you, my friend, get to be dinosaur hungry. Then right there, and you add destination, the SSP stack, some of the most expensive stuff in the factory. Fill cargo, add destination, not here. Oh, and I'm running. I don't know why I'm on camera view, not on camera view right now. All right. Is this really just not used by anybody? This is worrying me. What am I looking at here? Is that carbon fiber? Here. Yes, there's 2 of them. What are you doing? You're waiting for what? Processor core? What? Oh, you're neuromorphic chips. Oh, we have a cache of neuromorphic chips here. I should use those to make more Vonix dens. Alright, so this place, wrong. Schedule, not there. So it would never deliver it either because it hasn't latched. Okay, I accept that. Then empty cargo. Go and do it. Then right here, here's only 1. Alright, you're going to put on... We don't do anything for less than 1,000, right? And this is SSP, so you should really just dump 3,000 on. And it's just going to be a sink for a little bit. Okay, I'm going to have to go hand fetch that, and that's fine. We want enough carbon fiber for 3 of these, of 20 of these, right? So there we go. Got it. And we will bust that back right here, I think. Take that. All right, so that'll get in. We are going to need 1 stack of blue mechanical parts, but this should also be on the belt, right? Ooh, that's a question. Is this a specialty item, or does it go on the belt? It gets used in... Yeah, it kind of goes on the belt, doesn't it? Okay, so it's time for that to happen. So, add interrupt. I'm going to be really weak about this. I want you to go over to some of the most valuable stuff in the factory. Oh, we have over 1,000 there. Load items until caravan has parts 3 in 1,000. I want to add a destination. I haven't done this in so long. Right there. Empty cargo. And this is what you do. And I'm going to cheat a little bit right here. Because we're gonna do that. And then on the belt, I want 1,000 of them. Okay. Mech parts 3 will now be part of the system. Then I want to go fetch a stack for right now, because I'm not waiting. It's good to see these being made. I imagine it's bottlenecked. Probably not on magnets, though. Probably on fuel cells somehow. Fuel cells are going to be so expensive just forever. Oh, I also have to make a power plant. I probably should have thought of that, right? The turbine. High pressure steam turbine. High pressure. High dash pressure. High dash pressure. U. All right, so do you need anything I don't got? I got that, I got that, I got that, got that. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. So those all have to come in from the other area. So we should have everything for this, and we only need... Look at this thing. So we don't have nearly enough nanostructure material. Look at this thing. All right, so I'm going to take the radical... Oh, I don't... Oh, this thing isn't even being made. I'm not making 100 of these. I guess when I need one, I pull it directly out of the machine. But that's not good either. I don't want to make just 10 of them. This is something that you don't buffer at all. $3,000 small parts. It's terrifying. And what do you give me? You give me what I want, right? High pressure, max output, 143 gigawatts soon. Very, I mean, it's going to take a lot of biomass to fill it up. I think like it's 143, right? Maybe 100 if I play tricks with speed mods. Maybe I have to do that. Maybe I have to speed module the power plants and very light beacon them. Very, very light. All right, so we have layers of problems here that apparently we're unable to address because this isn't working at all. Okay, so we need to bring in just very light things here. We're getting distracted, right? No, that's not where this goes. So we want you to come in quantity 10, please. Yeah, and you're in network. And you to come in quantity 10, please. And you to come in quantity 10, please. And then you to come in quantity 10, please. Why don't we have you on board? All right. That will fill up to this point. So utility box Mark 1. I guess let's take care of that. He says getting distracted yet again. Utility box Mark 1. You need to have a thing, which right there. Trying to find one was difficult for some reason. There you go. And I don't have any of those because I don't have my suit on. Right. Got it. Okay. Struggle is real. The struggle is here. We can do this. I mean, we can do parts of this. We can stumble over this for a while. All right, there you go. And you gain some power. There. And that'll make the turbines Mark 1. Of course, and I've never had to make these over here because I've been pure wind power the entire time. So, of course, this is behind. And why don't you have any? Did we not do the thing? I mean, it certainly looks like we did the thing. It's certainly going somewhere. Oh, it's on the way. We have no shafts. Okay, so it's another problem there? Are they all on the way still? No, the shafts are here. It's just no shaft Mark 1 available. That's an interesting observation. We are drowning in shaft Mark 1. Okay, it probably doesn't have a proper distributor then. Okay. Okie dokie. This is all very sinful in my eyes. I don't like using bots. Bots and I don't get along. I view them as too easy, too simple. But here I am doing this. All right, so that'll start making the turbines. Yes. As I get lost in my perma mall. That's still eating up everything. We still have a bunch of stuff to do here. Okay, you have everything, and then we have to work on this next. Okay, plenty of stuff to do. Alright, so guess we're doing this for right now. That's not so expensive at the moment. Why do you need tanks? This was copied from somewhere else. Alright, so that's going to come in, and frankly, this does not ever need to be. And this does not ever need to be. So it's just here into this, and you need centrifuges? If I could spell, which, I mean, difficulty impossible. Sure. I kind of don't believe that. Well, that was for recycling. I kind of don't believe we don't have centrifuge Mark 1s in the system. This is how we're just going to round out the episode, right? We're just working on them all. Oh, we don't have centrifuges Mark 1 in the system. Okay, well, fell for it again. Right over here. And I don't have these buffer chests, do I? Oh, I do. How nice. Okay, so those are in the system now. Will you please stop complaining? Yes. And now we need just everything we had over there, only now here. Give me 10 of this. Give me 10 of this. Give me 10 of this. And give me 10 of this. And give me 10 of that one. Alright, so that's all there. The bots will take care of it. Again, I don't like using bots for this, but I guess I just kind of give up, right? And that's how it is. And then we'll come over here and we have this, and then this is going to be a whole problem. So centrifuge, centrifuge, like that. So that'll come in, and then there's just stuff. I suppose we just do this then, right? If it worked for the last two, it'll work for this one. And you. Yep. And you. Good. And then you. And good. And you. These don't belong on the mall belt, if you're wondering. They're used in very few things, very targeted things. And so we need electronics Mark 3, and of course those don't exist in the system. Oh, wait a second, they have to be brought in. Right? Yeah, you don't need electronics, but you do. Huh. Interesting. So we need... And we need electronic 3. How many of those do we need? 30. Alright, so this needs a dedicated dinosaur, unfortunately. Dinosaur Hungary. Right here. Right there. Add destination. All the way... No, we have to go to the electronics stack and join this. Yet another most valuable thing in the factory. Electronic 3 quantity 200. Come right here and then empty your cargo. Alright, that's probably good enough, right? I won't take too many out of circulation. Alright, and that's on, and that's going to be on. And here, we'll fill this out later if ever really needed. How many brakes do you need? 25 brakes? Jeez. I suppose it's coming. Just leave it alone, I guess. Gambling? Gambling? Yes, we got one. Good. Okay. So, still below average. Well, okay, exactly average right now. I'm kind of worried that these are going to start rotting, but it takes so long. And so we get 3 of these, and then with 3 of these, we grow one. Each one becomes a tree seedling. And then with the tree seedlings, those then go 3 into 1 tree. And then 1 tree will get sawed up into 7 and change. Okay, it's only going to be 5 seeds on the first go around, but then it's going to be eventually 7 seeds per, and that goes into more seedlings and just cycles. So yes, this is all just going to be converted over. I'm going to have to clear things out, and it's going to be unfortunate. Well, no, it takes ground sample and moss. It just needs chelators, which I have. And then to raise to a tree, we need to bring in sodium alginate. That's unfortunate. Which we can probably alter the guy to go get it as well, and then bring it in here and get it over. It's just me. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. So we just have to wait like a full episode for that. So I'm going to finish shopping here. Oh, we should check on Zungrors. Make sure that is actually going. Then we should probably work on Simics after that. 4 Zungrors. All right. To do, write down. Create Simics. Create Numals. And then we have to start getting that going. We have to make the RTG generators. Here, let's write that down as well. Make RTG generators. I don't know what Numals need, and I'm not going to think about that at the moment. So, we're about done. Do we have acrylic on the belt? I don't think we do. Would we want acrylic on the belt? Yes. Alright, so we throw down a dinosaur. Mr. Dinosaur. Dinosaur hungry. Good. Go right here. And this is the start of making level 3 buildings for everything. And acrylic is around here somewhere. Right there. Right? Yes. Fill cargo. And I want you to go to the sushi belt bins. I think we're right here right now. It's hard to say. No. No, indeed. Okay. Wrong place to go. Go across the street. Was that correct? Yes. Okay. You go and then empty cargo. Go and do that. Meanwhile, I will adjust this to put probably 2,000, no, only 1,000 acrylic on here. It's going to be somewhat rare. All right, so, and now we need how much acrylic? We need 20 times 60. We need acrylic. We need 1,200 acrylic. Here, let's write this down. 1,200 acrylic. Then we need, oh, nice. 50 times 12, we need 600 hot blue circuits. And then we need, We're going to need 1,000 electric engine. Let's just do that right now. So, good. So this means I can get to the next tech tier, so I can just mess around from here on out, right? It just doesn't matter. None of this matters. We're probably going to want this eventually. Probably just, like, this is some good immediate power, right? If I can have the turbine, which I don't. Well, wait a second, that's pressurized steam. Is that good? Is that really good? No, is it like high temperature steam that we need? Pressurized steam. No. What is this used for? What? Can I use this to directly turn a turbine? I don't think so. Wait a second. Wait, this takes pressurized steam. Why can't I use geothermal plants just to turn a high pressure turbine directly? Oh, because it's only 2,000 degrees instead of 3,000 degrees. So it'll consume 600 a second. Okay, I see. That means I could probably get some gigawatts out of a geothermal vent now, but it's not what I need. Okay. Got scared. Got scared in that I thought maybe I was doing something aggressively dumb and had been doing it for a very long time. It's like, what do I need now? I mean, this looks useful. Why not click this box? Windmills. I'm so sad about this. So sad, so expensive. 20 nanostructured material. It's just too expensive. It can't be used. Anyway, let's go on a fetch quest. We make glass fiber down here. It's probably faster to come over here, right? He says lunging for the nearest boron. The nearest solution to his problem, quote unquote solution. It's like right here, right? We make the fibers here, or apparently we don't. Okay. See, here's silver. We need silver. Well, okay. I guess it's in the electronics stack then. Once again, I don't know my own factory. How's the digestive system going? That looks good. That's no problems. Yeah. Electronic stack. We need glass fiber in how much? Oh, I don't even know. Was it 1,000? Okay, I didn't even look. And glass fiber is a specialist item. So this has to be brought in by Dinosaur. Okay, so I shouldn't even pick this up. I shouldn't even be here. I shouldn't be thinking about any of this. I should get blue circuits. 1, 2, 3. That comes with me. Then we need a whole bunch of acrylic. Which is right over here. And we need electric engine. Which I'm not even sure where we put that. We have engine right there. Hey, put it in a place where it should go. That is remarkable, honestly. Okay. Bam. It's all one-off work, but it will get me to what I want to do faster. And right here, you take that, you take that. You take the electric engines. All right, I already pulled them off the belt. The glass fibers come in on the belt. Now we need 2,000 aluminum, 2,000 aluminum, 2,000 super steel. That's not going to be easy. 2,000 niobium titanium. We probably don't have the space in our little boxes here, do we? Right, the answer there is no. How to handle this? Well, gotta get one shed. That'll probably help. Go get a brick with sheds. Alright, so we need aluminum in quantity lots. 2,000. Okay, now we need niobium titanium. He says going to the material that he thinks he has. And now we want the same thing in super steel. Oh, which we actually have in stock. Not quite as much as I thought we had. Well, not as much as I need, but I can go steal a little more somewhere, right? Down at the actual super steel maker. Over here somewhere. Yeah, okay. So I didn't really expect to have this on hand, but I'm happy I do have it on hand. Oh, I have just enough on hand. Well, it has a 100 in the hopper already, so I guess I didn't need quite so much of this. But at the same time, never look back, only forward. Where's my thing? It goes right over here, right? And that's that, and that's that. Now I have to find a place to dump all that, and that's near the end of everything. So, okay. We have supplied it with engines, material, carbon fiber, and mechanical parts. So yes, 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 yes. Yes, because it's right there. Acrylic is a yes. We need to bring in SSP. You are going to need 3,000 SSP. And then you will have all the material that you need. Well, okay, we need glass fibers in. So, glass fib. Yeah. So we need a dinosaur to go get that. It's a specialty part. Right there. Add destination. This design of the mall is just bad. It is designed for exceptions rather than designed for rules. Every one of these has this intermediate caravan outpost. Because I thought I'd have to bring in wacky stuff all the time. Answer is no. I don't have to do that very often at all. I should have had a standard, just one across with bots. And then just feeding directly into each other without the outpost. And then have a special row every once in a while for exceptions. And then put things on the exception row instead of having everything be sized to the weirdest exception. Understand? Does that make sense? Are we making Zungror layers? We should. Okay, we have one. We have two. We have probably a couple more. So we can start on Zungror's next episode if we want to, but I think it's going to be more intermediate stuff. Though starting them off is very important. I came here for a reason, and that is SSP. I need 3,000 of it. And that's going to require SSP, one of the great bottlenecks of the factory. Maybe I should look into prodding that again. Now that I have even better prod. The SSP hive is right here. Do you have 3,000 on you? You do. Can I get close enough to grab it? I can. I don't want quite that much. Why aren't I doing the special drag? I don't know. Anyway, I should probably be prodding this again. We're missing both these guys. He's moving. He is not moving. And that is because we need super steel. Because I stripped it all out. Because it wasn't being made very fast to begin with. Understood. Completely normal. Alright, so I just kind of huck you guys in there. And you will have... Actually, this will start being made. Once this guy comes back. Okay. Alright, and then I'll have all these biomass power plants. And I'll be ready to go probably next episode. But I need this as well. And you're a problem. You have to just be hand-filled, right? 3,000 small parts. It's the nanostructured material which is the problem. Amongst the problems. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we don't have enough. No, we don't. We have to wait a little bit before we can make this thing. So much carbon fiber. I'm going to have to just hand shove this in for the most part. I suppose that's fine. So, good. And then we need exactly one of these. And we don't really have that. But it'll be close to exactly one of these. Still don't have enough brakes. Jeez. And we need more electron. Alright, don't look at this. I think we're good for the day, right? I think it's time to go get our stuff. Go look at gambling. We laid the foundation for quite a lot of stuff today. We didn't make huge, flashy forward progress. But we can now start doing Zungrors. We're putting the nanostructured material to good use. We're waiting on this, which is unfortunate. Oh, we have 2 now. Oh, okay, great. It's not going to wait that long. Okay, we're ahead of schedule now. Now we're lucky. We were unlucky before, but now we're lucky. So maybe halfway through next episode, I can kick this over to being level 3 trees. And that's 3,000%. And that will inform how I size the Biomass Power Plant City block after I get the turbine ready. And then I'm going to have to get that all together. That's going to be a big thing. Yeah, I guess this is what we're doing tomorrow. We're going to try to make one of these. Try to force one into existence. Just to have it, and then we'll be able to see it and to scale it properly. Then these will start pumping out. We have to start making RTGs. Yep, this is next. Here, let's write that down. Make. Yeah, it's right there. I already wrote it down. Okay, good. So good. Good. At least the fuel efficiency is really, really good. Oh, and it uses basically nothing. And it's that efficient, so it's using 80 kilowatts. And this is... So it's going to last for a long time. That's good. Alright, dinosaur arrived. He's just dumping stuff in here. Good job. And it's going to do it. Tick over. Biomass Power Plant Mk3. Is this the first Mk3 I've made? Aside from maybe SAP. The first really major one, I'd say. Yep. Alright, so this is I'm gonna start working with this next episode. Almost definitely. Science is where it needs to be. This is rolling forward. soon. All right, it's time to recap. I mean, I just kind of recapped right then. It's a flaw I have, recapping before recapping. I should save all the good stuff for when it's needed. Don't burn your material too fast, you know? And then we take a screenshot. Okay, what did I do today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, this wasn't a day of massive forward progress, but it was doing a whole bunch of necessary stuff. Last episode, of course, we got nanostructured material, a major goal. And with that accomplished, it opens up a lot of new tech. Specifically, we need Biomass Power Plants Mk3 to power the high-pressured turbine Mk3 to make a lot of power so that I can immediately consume a lot of power because we're bottlenecked on silver on many fronts. And I can't just throw down a whole lot of particle accelerators because they eat a lot of power, and we've been experiencing brownouts for a while. We've saved ourselves a little bit with all of the accumulators, but what we need is next level base power generation, and that's what this is. So I'm going to build power plants like down here somewhere. I don't know where to put them. Not up here. All this might be used. Over here, have this be power generation. That's not a terrible idea. I want to put it somewhere green, though. It's about growing things. Anyway, we're going to check out the footprint of this. And we're going to build a unit. And we're going to make power. That's coming maybe next episode, depending on this thing that we did. We started uplifting trees to level 3, which we should have done a long, long time ago. But it's here now, so we're happy about that. Yeah, and I think that's just about it I did today. Oh, and I reorganized the mall in order to make the buildings I needed. Yeah, the steam turbines are so expensive. Anyway, and we also sized out Zungrors and made the beginning Zungrors. So the next real thing we make is going to be Zungrors right here. We also have to find a way to make more Vonix dens, but like more Vonix dens are neuromorphic chips. Neuromorphic chips are ultimately silver. Silver is power. Power is coming. So everything is okay. We're moving forward ever so slowly. But I think I'm done now. Thank you, everyone. See you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye, bye, bye.